So any day that you get mail from Scarlet Imprint is already a glorious day. But when it happens to be a re-release of one of your top 5 favorite books on the occult, and it happens to be a limited edition of one of those books, it's an even better day. So I just got this in the mail. This is the 2021 edition of Scarlet Imprint's The Red Goddess, which came out 7 years ago and has long been discontinued in hardback. So I wanted to get my first impressions on film with you all today, and let's dive in because I can't wait any longer. And I did just break my tripod before this, so it's very, very carefully mounted, but the show must go on. Of course, Scarlet Imprint does an amazing job with all of their wrapping. And you can see, actually, let me give you a closer look here. You can see the seal and then the new bookmark that they have included. Very careful to open this beautiful crimson red finish. Looking at the spine, and then it has this little, well, there again is the bookmark. And then the pull that you can use to take it out of the slipcase. And there is the paperback, or not the paperback, but the dust jacket. And here is the scarlet red cover, the gold inlay. The Red Goddess and Scarlet Imprint. This is the little art that they include with their new releases now. I think that's the second one that I've received since they started doing that. Then you can see the subjects. It's really in 2 books, well, 3 books. Thought 2 seemed a bit short. You can see some of the subjects there. It starts out with her mentioning in Revelation is the Whore of Babylon. And then it follows her through the rest of history into modern day. And this is different from the original version. There's a bit of an introduction here and how the book is viewed. Again, this is from 2021, earlier this year, just a couple months back at the time of recording. And then it goes into the regular book. Again, they just re-released it for those like myself who weren't able to get to the original. And actually, let's look at these end papers here. It's almost like a textured leather type inlay on the end papers. But for people that couldn't actually get the book when it released because they didn't have the money or they weren't really into the occult at that time, this is an amazing opportunity. And because I just wanted, honestly, a hardback edition of the book, and I mentioned this at the time when I recorded A Rose Veiled in Black from Three Hands Press. that I enjoyed reading that book. But The Red Goddess is the definitive work on Babylon. And I mean, just the gold edges, truly a piece of art. And again, I've read it before, so it was easier for me to spend the extra money to get this edition of the book. As soon as they announced that they were re-releasing it, I was excited again, because while I bought the hardback edition later on, I bought it secondhand, and it's an older book, so it had a lot of staining. And at the time, I needed the money, so it was sold. But good things come to those who wait, so I'm told. And in this case, that is true. I want to see here if it mentions which number. Number 147 of 156. Very close to the end. So again, 777 Pearl editions, 156 Rose editions, and 77 Mother of Pearls. Bountiful Scarlet Morocco with a clamshell box. So this here is an amazing work. And just again, the overall craftsmanship is unbelievable. The Scarlet Imprint held back nothing with this release. And I am honestly very excited to see what they do with future releases. Is this a similar type of presentation that we will see for Lucifer Praxis when that comes out, hopefully this year or next? I certainly hope so. Maybe we'll even see Lucifer Princeps re-release. But in any way, so excited that this has been released. Can't thank Scarlet Imprint enough for producing such amazing books and also presenting them in such a way that is unrivaled in the occult community. So thanks again for watching. Feel free to leave any comments or questions below, and I will see you in the next video.